just a few words before I sign my name to that paper there. America is the greatest country in the history of the world. There's never been anything like it in the history of all mankind. The simple fact that I am able to put my name on a paper today that will make me a legitimate candidate for the United States Senate is a testament to America's greatness. And I know with all my heart that the policies that are coming out of Washington, D.C. today, quite frankly, often from both political parties, threaten everything that makes us exceptional, everything that makes us great. If we stay on this road that this administration and that this Congress has us on, then they will be part of the first generation of Americans to inherit from their parents a diminished country. That is the choice before us. That is the crossroads at which we stand. It's the reason why I run. I think that the law has potential unintended consequences, and it's one of the reasons why I think immigration needs to be a federal issue, not a state one. That's how I felt when I was in the Florida House. I believe that the ultimate solution to these issues is going to be for the federal government to take action. And my hope is that the Obama administration does not use this as an excuse to ram through amnesty or something that would make it impossible for us to have a legal immigration system that works. I'm not expecting on other people's decisions. For me, this race is really pretty straightforward. I got into this race 13, 14 months ago because I believed I was the only candidate running that would stand up to this agenda coming out of Washington, D.C. and offer a clear alternative. And I don't think that's going to change, irrespective of what decision Governor Chris makes. On the issue, I would tell you that America has to have all of its energy resources at its disposal, and that includes offshore drilling for natural oil and gas. There is going to be offshore drilling off the coast of Florida for natural oil and gas. The question is whether America will benefit from it or not. We know the Chinese, in conjunction with the Cubans and others, are looking at that right now, and there's going to be offshore drilling off the coast of Florida.
The disaster in the Gulf warrant a reconsideration?
No, I think the disaster. No, what the disaster warrants is a reconsideration of the technologies that are being used.
If the governor does run as an independent, it could be a tight three-way race.
I haven't done the political calculus on it. My campaign is largely based on the idea of. My position on it is based on the reasons why I'm running, and I just haven't done the political calculation. I'm going to go out and campaign on the things that got me into this race and the reasons why I ran, and if that's enough to get me elected to the U.S. Senate, then I'll be grateful, and if it's not, I'll always be able to say I ran on my principles. The financial institutions, the finance market and the finance industry is one of the few places that's still left where America has dominance. And I think if this bill is being pushed through so rapidly without any consideration for all the permeations and consequences of it, that we could end up destroying America's dominance of finance and capital markets as well. So I hope they'll slow it down and take it seriously, particularly the impacts it could have on capital markets basing themselves in America as opposed to moving overseas to other places. I think my positions are mainstream American positions that talk about limited government, the free enterprise system, how the world is a better place when America is the strongest country in the world. That's what I ran on. That's what I'm campaigning on. That message isn't going to change. Who I am and why I'm running is not going to change based on the political calculus. I believe that my message will get me elected to the U.S. Senate.